Well, speaking of getting derailed, Cowboy Bebop has been canceled at Netflix after just one season. That was a weird title. I want to reread that because they fucked up the title on this news article. I'm just going to say Netflix has canceled Cowboy Bebop after one season. Why are your faces frozen? Is it going to be take 3?
No, you're good.
No, Marty's always frozen.
Marty doesn't
have
move.
the same expression on my face. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Marty has no idea what's going on.
Seen like a decent bit of the Cowboy Bebop like anime, and it's good. I like it, but it's also one of those ones that like sort of set the foundation for a lot of others, and that's why like it's really highly regarded, I think. And I just heard that tonally, and having not watched the Netflix one because I really don't have a ton of interest in it, if I'm being honest, but heard that just tonally, like it's not right. Like people felt like characters didn't seem like themselves and whatever. And I think for Netflix, I was reading something that Netflix usually waits like a certain amount of time, say like 3 months or something after like a thing is out before they'll basically decide whether to like move forward or, you know, nix it. And it was literally like 3 weeks and they're like, yeah, we're done. Like not doing season 2, whatever, which has got to be pretty rough. Like the numbers or whatever metrics they have must not have been.
It wasn't
looking
interesting,
good at all.
It seems, because on the debut it had 74 million views, and then it just died off. Like people watched an episode or 2, and they're like, "Nope."
Well, I wonder if that was the thing. It's like our podcast where a bunch of people watch like 5 minutes, and then they're like, "Oh shit, there's 2 hours of this."
Yeah, this is garbage.
It's just like that.
I'm good, thank you.
This shit is garbage.
I watched one episode and they're like, there's 12 of these? Holy shit, no thank you.
But yeah, fairly mixed to negative reviews. It's around 50% on Rotten Tomatoes for critics and the audience. So we have a lead for the show I know you guys were anticipating, Star Wars The Acolyte.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. You guys
know...
Can't
wait.
The Akbar.
Which one is that about?
This
Admiral
is,
Akbar, obviously.
The Acolyte is a prequel, so it's 50 years before Phantom Menace. And Acolyte in Star Wars typically is Padawan for Sith. So the Padawan, but for Sith.
It could be anyone.
It could
Who do you guys think it is?
It is.
I think it's.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Darth Vader.
Not an actor. You think it's Darth Vader?
I think it's Darth Vader playing.
Hold on, it's Darth Vader, and he just puts like hair, like a wig on his helmet, and he's playing just a different character. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I've seen that guy before in something. I don't remember what it is though.
Darth helmet.
So this person I had never heard of. They don't seem to have a big IMDb. Amandla Stenberg. Amandla Stenberg.
Amandla Stenberg?
That's right. She's a 23-year-old.
She's the main.
She's the lead.
Amandla. Did they just make like a typo on the birth certificate?
Is that a typo or is that
No,
actually...
it's Amandla. Oh, she was
Amandla
in the Hunger Games.
Stenberg.
Oh, you know who she was? She was Rue in Hunger Games.
Yo, Rue this day.
The little girl that Katniss saves.
Yeah.
And then spoilers for Hunger Games.
Doesn't save.
She dies.
Yeah, I was gonna scream spoilers, so good job. Like I was going to ruin the audio of that clip. So
all right,
well
so
done.
we know Amandla.
Remember that time Anakin saved the sand people?
No, that's why no
From
sand people
themselves.
came back to cause any issues. Sometimes you gotta just take care of them, you know. Damn sand people.
Her like IMDb credits are, you're right, like that's probably the biggest role that she's been in. She was in some movie. She was like the main character in The Darkest Minds.
Ooh.
Which looks like some sort of teen fantasy type
The Batman,
deal,
the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
The Darkest
Yeah,
Nights.
I don't know. Definitely not anything super noteworthy beyond that. But I mean,
Amandla.
that is one thing that like Amandla's definitely strange, but that is one thing actually that I think Disney should do with a lot of those roles is grab like relative unknowns.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Because it doesn't need to be some triple, like it doesn't need to be fucking Jennifer Lawrence as like whoever. Because that for a lot
Vin
of people,
Diesel
like,
as
Leo DiCaprio,
Darth Maul.
Yeah. it takes people out of that stuff. So
For
to
sure.
establish,
Think about Shang-Chi.
establish someone else is a good thing.
Simu Liu wasn't like probably a household name, but that dude absolutely killed it.
I would
as
love to
Shang-Chi.
see kind of a off topic, but I'd love to see Simu Liu in the Star Wars universe. Give that guy a lightsaber. He's a big fan.
He could squeeze in, be like a Jedi. He's Jedi-esque.
What if
I like-
what are your thoughts too? Avatar: The Last Airbender. I feel like he'd be a dope fit somewhere in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He could be Ero.
He'd be Uncle.
It's
Yeah,
a
big
prequel.
Yeah, pick,
He's young
what's
Uncle
the
Ero.
worst character? What's the worst character you could play? I want him to play the koi
The
fish.
Siege of Bossing Say.
That's Katara.
Simu Liu going yip yip. Or no, he doesn't
He's
even go
Appa.
yip yip. He just goes. "Ah."
He's Appa.
he's just in his face CGI'd onto the koi fish, just like look, look. I mean, I know that guy. I've seen that guy
Come on.
before.
The fact that Vin Diesel,
Shang-Chi.
like, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
Like you
Pretty
could
good.
put Brian as Groot, and I think he'd do just as good of a job as Vin Diesel.
Would you know the difference is the question.
Oh, because you would just switch the audio. You can do whatever you want.
Everybody close their eyes, and now Brian, now you do a line, and we'll pretend that you're Vin Diesel. Go.
I'll play you in.
Yeah, Brian,
Groot,
do the
what are you up
scene
to?
where
I am Groot. Was that
I
good?
could tell.
Wait, was that? Did you say that, or was that a Vin Diesel soundboard that you have? I'm not
I
sure.
got him on Cameo.
Oh, nice.
only $1,000.
For him to go, I am Groot. This is a message for
Every
Brian.
penny.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one, bro.
This is a message for Brian. I am Groot.
All right.
It's like no effort.
Venmo me at Vin Diesel.
I'm like,
Vinny D.
I'm like, Mr. Diesel, can you send my friend Brian and I am Groot cameo? He's like, yep, Brian. Wes says I am Groot.
I wonder if you could
That'll be
like
$500.
ask people to cameo other people, like have Gilbert Godfrey tell Vin Diesel that he's Groot.
You just had no. You had
I
you
am
send cameos to
Groot.
your friends. You send cameos to your friends, but you picked the wrong movies. Like Owen Wilson, can you do a line for Batman? He's like, what?
Wow.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna send you guys a bunch of fucking cameos from actors doing iconic lines from other movies.
I'd love
Owen
that.
Wilson,
Be like,
can you do
"Oh,
the
Vince
Joker
Vaughn.
monologue about his father?
Wow."
Vince Vaughn, do the Goodwill Hunting line. You know when you were in Goodwill Hunting?
Yeah, you know
I'll be
when
like,
you and
how do you like
hunting?
how do you like them apples?
All
I'm
right.
like,
Well,
yes.
speaking of hunting, Spider-Man: No Way Home was almost a Kraven the Hunter movie. If the multiverse didn't work out, how do you like that for a fucking segue, boys?
How do you like them apples?
That was a great segue, pal.
So yeah, if the multiverse
I'm not-
didn't get set up, it would have just been a Kraven the Hunter movie as the third Tom Holland film.
Would have been cool, but looking at because obviously Kraven hasn't been introduced in any mainline Marvel movie, or I think almost in any capacity, in the MCU at all. But I think the scale of the multiverse connecting into Loki and all that stuff makes so much more sense than if it was would they have, even if I don't know. It's weird to me that somehow if the multiverse thing hadn't panned out, they'd been yeah, but it's just him and Kraven, instead of doing the large scale multiversal shit that they're doing now. Because I feel like it actually fits
I'm happy
into
with what we got.
I don't know. That seems strange, looking at how things have played out. But still cool. He was an OG Sinister Six, so
Yeah, for
it
sure.
would make sense for him to even be in this movie. But
Or maybe
Fine.
it's a decoy and he actually is in the movie.
that's the little ending scene. Is it's him grumbly, just fucking Spider-Man killing all the Sinister Six.
That's
Goddamn it,
not
you know.
Padme. That's a decoy.
Our last news story is going to lead right into our first trailer. Miles
shit.
Tails Prower is going to be voiced by Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who voices Tails in the last few video games and cartoons. So the Sonic 2 movie
Is
is
that
going
his
to use
full
the
name?
Miles in quotations Tails, and his last name's Prower, like per hour, but
Really?
Prower.
I did not realize that he had like a full like Christian
Tails is
name.
just a nickname. Yeah.
Like,
We got
no,
Sonic, Knuckles,
the Hedgehog.
Shadow.
That is strange. I didn't realize that he had like a full name and that Tails, like, because like you said, it's Sonic, Knuckles, like Shadow. Is Shadow like and Sonic, are all those like, do they have full names and those are just their parenthetical nicknames? Like,
yeah, Sonic's name is Jonathan.
Jonathan Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
His
name is my name
too.
too.
Sonic.
Wait a minute. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, "There goes Sonic."